Alrighty. Another day. I tell you right now, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't do anything. But my breathing is not there this morning, and that can only lead me to two conclusions. Either there was a lot of pollen out in the air last night and I left my window open, or that sickness is finally hitting me. I'm hoping for option one. I'm sure it'll get better by the time I get to work, though. So there's that. I got me my water bottle and the audacity to kill the day. That's all I need. I was doing research last night on YouTube algorithms and how all that works. Honestly, I don't know if I care. I think my consistency is what I should be doing with uploading, and then having maybe one YouTube short a day. I think is good. I do have a camera that's supposed to be coming in soon, so the gym vids are they're coming. I also have a microphone plug-in thing. Again, all of this is on the TikTok shop because I'd rather risk it for a biscuit and dispute the fucking charge if it's not right, you know what I mean? And I work in a bank, so I know all the right answers to that question. Not saying I will, but I might. Man, it's 70 degrees out. Oh my god, this is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, the lats are a little sore today. The back, I'll probably end up feeling tomorrow, but the lats for sure, I'm feeling it. It's so weird. Oh my god, it's probably the pollen thing. It's so weird driving to work during the summer because I live in a town where there's literally 3 schools right by each other. So this is it's interesting to see how dead the roads are at 7:45. Never ceases to amaze me how quiet a pretty solid populated town can be. My mind keeps thinking about what to talk about. I have a really good little day vlog that I'm gonna upload here soon that I recorded last night. Just really going in. I think I'm gonna do these sessions where I ask myself what my goals really are, because okay, there's this book called it's Not Everything Is Fucked, but How to Stop Giving a Fuck or something like that, by Mark Mason. And it's so funny that I can remember the author's name but not the book name. But basically what it kind of goes about is we take our life where not unfortunately, but we get to experience the fact that as humans, we know that we have a clock. We know that death is there, and we can constantly think about it if we choose to. And because of that, we don't want to die, right? And so sometimes in life, even if it's not a life or death situation, we tend to gravitate towards the known decisions. So let's just throw this in a theory. Okay, tomorrow I get a job offer that's a little too good to be true, but it could be true, and it might be true, and it would advance me into my career so much more than I am right now. Or I have a small promotion at work. I can choose between the two. Now, because I know that I know the factors of how much money I'm going to make, that I like the company already, that, I'm getting a promotion, that it's real, I'm probably going to gravitate towards that, right? Just as a human. Rather than leaving, not knowing where the fuck I'm going to be, not knowing if the job's real, not knowing if I'm going to make enough money, not knowing what's going to lie ahead of me over there. When here I can kind of have some predictability. That's kind of what it goes over slightly in the book, and I like that a lot because I didn't realize how true it is that we all pretty much gravitate towards the known. I highly recommend this book as a read. It was one of my first reads. I literally was like, oh, cool title, right? Bought it. Finally got done with it. I enjoyed it. You have to live your life. You have to kind of not give a fuck, in the sense of that known, that comfort, you need to kind of run away from that comfort a little bit. For example, in life, if you're in a relationship, you're going to be a little bit more comfortable. People that tend to work really well when they're single and focus on themselves and constantly try to grow, they lose all that pretty soon. I lost all that pretty soon into a relationship. And they kind of stick with the comfortability and not leaving. They think that they're great, and because their partner chose them, that's what's really going on behind the mind is, oh, I don't have to do anything anymore. I don't know why we're all wired like that. I hate that we're wired like that. I think it feels a little bit lazy and a little non-self-respecting. But yeah, definitely read that book. I mean, it's so good. That was the first one. And honestly, so the more that I'm reading these books, everything's fuck, or the How to Not Give a Fuck, the 10X Rule, the Can't or Never Finished by David Goggins. I'm seeing a trend in more successful people, and a trend in how we should be taking life and how to truly succeed in life, and that's just do and go above and beyond and really be dedicated. I think are the three main things that I can pull out of all three books just off the top of my head. Now, I think I'm gonna go back and reread the How to Not Give a Fuck, but I got another book that I'm trying to finish from him, and then I have The Art of War, and then I recently just bought, because I knew how my mind was gonna be with Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. I can't read. It's hard for me to sit down and read. I will, but it's not what I go for. So I sucked up and spent another $20-something on the audiobook. Yeah. You gotta keep growing. I had an epiphany last night that I do really good with saving for retirement, my Roth, and I have a Roth and I have a regular IRA. But I had an epiphany that, wow, if I go move out and start paying rent, really, I'm not gonna be. My spending habits are gonna drastically change, and I feel like they already should be, right? So what I figured is a one-bedroom, studio apartment. Rent's baseline right now is $1,300 a month. That's without utilities and shit. I can deal with this guy that I drive to work. I see every single day I drive to work now. Is on his phone every single time in the fast lane. It irritates me. Get off your phone, respectfully. He's just keeps looking down on it. He's it's annoying and scary. So yeah, I'm not putting enough away. Studio apartment's $1,300, give or take. Realistically, I plan to have roommates, right? Anyways, $1,300. I think I need to start putting away every single month. And I'm almost considering, I keep wanting to find a second job, but it's not like I really need it. So, and this is unfortunate, but I'm literally trying to find like perfect conditions. It has to be something I want to do. I have to be making more than minimum wage. I need to only be able to work weekends, and I need them to like understand that. I don't want another sit-down job. Like, I really want to be in like the grind. Like, I would take fast food again, because I'm not. To me, I'm not better than that. You know what I mean? Like, I am, but if I need the money, I need the money. And personally, for me, like, look, I love the concept of like Uber Eats and like whatever the fuck, Spark, all that shit. But to me, it's just, I don't know how much I'm gonna make, and then I have to grind out, and then I'm putting miles on my car. And honestly, drivers are fucking stupid, so I just don't know. So I'm gonna be putting $1,300 away on top of the car payment, which is gonna leave you with around $800 to kind of free spend, plus groceries, I think I'm just gonna try to grind that out and put that away. I have a CD that I've been lacking on putting away, so starting, I think this month, honestly, because I'm just gonna pay down my credit cards, and whatever's left is going into that secondary high yield bank account that I have. I mean, it's liquid, so that's my plan, is to start really saving for the future, and then I can kind of use that on a little bit more major things, because again, it's a savings account, right? My goal is to have like 6 months worth of just rent saved up, but I think as the 6 months go, that's when I'm gonna start throwing the rest into that CD, because I'm still trying to, even then, I'm still trying to throw a little something in the CD, which is why I want the second job, right? Because it'd just be easier to go towards my financial goals, and I feel as if I can dog out right now without burning out. But also, like, maybe I should give Uber Eats a try and just focus on, like, because here's the reality too, is my gym buddy only has the weekends where we can really go to the gym together, just due to he gets home really late, and I like to wake up and go to work, and then come home and then go to the gym. That's just how I operate a little bit better. It's what I gravitate towards, and that's what I enjoy doing, right? So if I get a job, I'm just not going to be with the gym buddy as much. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm not going to go to the gym. I'm still going to go to the gym, but then what time do I get off? Am I going to be able to go to the gym that I like? Am I going to be able to enjoy all those benefits over there? It's just a lot to think about. But if I Uber Eats, like, again, the freedom of the schedule is very fucking appealing. I want that, but can I stand it is the question. But I don't know, maybe I should just be doing it, because like, fucking, I really should, because it's gonna get me kind of going, moving around. Okay, I lied. Maybe I'm gonna Uber Eats this weekend. And it's like the weekend after 4th of July. Nobody wants to fucking cook. But I think I would put all of that money towards my car. And the taxes, that's what sucked too. Taxes aren't going to get pulled out immediately. But I think I could, that's the thing, because there's a little extra work with that, right? Because now I have to put the money aside, and then I have to save my receipts, and then I have to kind of track my mileage. But I could write off my oil change, and I could write off anything for my car. I think I should just make a sole prop at that point. Sole prop wouldn't be that bad, because then it would mean, I always get a refund too, so maybe like I can bank on that and not care about the taxes as much. Just get a lower refund, which I don't really care. Whatever. Or I just put enough away. What I could do is, obviously I'll do this year, but I'll go get like a 6-month certificate, and I'll just put my tax savings aside into that 6 month, because then I'm kind of making a little return, right? And you know, it's, yeah, I can't touch it. I just want more money in that bank account, man. And I'm gonna get the camera, right? It's easier to record. In a way, it's content. I just would have to really sit down and edit. Well, I don't have to record, but you know what I mean. It's an option. It's there. Yeah, you know, honestly, like, within reason, there's always no excuse. I just said, I just had a problem. I don't have enough money. I just brought up another problem within that problem, and I solved it, right? Because here, it wasn't a challenge. That one was an excuse to me. I shouldn't have had that excuse of, that's too hard. That's ridiculous. Why would I do that to myself? But, you know, I think I'm going to hit... Man, I don't know what I'm going to hit. Maybe... Because I said legs this weekend. Maybe some, like... No, because if I hit chest tomorrow, then I can't really do shoulders. Because I said I'd skip it this week anyway. I hit biceps and triceps. I hit back yesterday. Why is this dude going 40 fucking 5? Brother, it's 60, my dude. Man, I gotta think about that today, actually. I mean, it could be lower back. But that's only like 2 exercises. I feel kind of useless going to the gym and just doing that. Because, like, what? RDLs and then fucking hip thrusts? Thanks for stopping, brother, man. Yeah, that's a tough decision. I could, realistically speaking, I could hit biceps and triceps again. Yeah, I feel like it. It's been about two days. It's not a bad idea, actually. Oh, it's gonna be a busy-ish morning at work. Just extra stuff I don't want to do, but we got to. I deserve a coffee, but I'm not going to. I don't know if you can, like, tell. Man, this is just me, and it may have been, like, the hair, I tried properly shaving, I don't know. But since the first video I kind of uploaded, and this video, I look substantially better, facial-wise. It's not an ego thing, it's just like, it's a progress thing, and you have to kind of look for those wins, because it's like, you know, this morning's like check-in for weight was 289. Not that I'm like disappointed with that, right? Because like 4th of July was technically kind of a cheat day. Not so much because I was like getting in my protein. I probably could have cut out like bread or whatever, but it was small over what my deficit should be. I think I was still in a deficit. I didn't track dinner because I was like, fuck it. Like this is my dinner. I have what's on my plate. That's it. And that's what I did. You know, so like I'm not saying that I gained the, you know, like a pound, but because my digestion, I probably didn't digest the food all the way yet. I think I've been retaining water today just because I'm so dried out that I know my body is going to, or is already. But yeah, I mean, 289 is still a win for me, right? Because, look, I started at like 292 a week ago. Mostly just like digestive issues, and then, you know, like my body just trying to burn out what I've kind of had over that week, because it was a lot in New York. A lot of like dairy and cheese, and it's like, your body needs to adjust. But my body has readjusted to my regular eating, which is good. So I'm locked in. The allergies are killing me today. It's gonna be my demon today for sure. I'm a little hungry today. I don't know, I might have to break into the oatmeal, but I think I'm gonna wait it out for a minute. Even though, oh no, I should have brain support this morning. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. I love brain support. I need to work on some things today. I have a bunch of goals at work, and I slacked a little bit this week. Not so bad, because it was like, you know, I'm not gonna make any excuses, but I should have been working on stuff. Definitely like Wednesday, but I didn't. And you know, sometimes you just have to let your fucking head breathe a little bit, which is, you know, there's nothing wrong with like taking a break, but you got to get back into it pretty soon. So I know that I must pay a sort of price today in my work ethic. Now, if it's really busy, it's really busy. I don't get my goals done, whatever, but I should be able to get a couple things done, and I really need to lock in, and I think I need to like have a thinking session for myself about some of my goals, because the things that I've been trying have not been really working, I think. But I also need to lock in. I have a couple things that I can get done for sure. So yeah, but you know, it's been 23 minutes. I feel like I had a good conversation about what we as humans should be doing. So I'll see y'all later.